Welcome, I'm Joe, and I play Merfolk, and I'm ready to play a game. Let's see if somebody else is ready to play with me. I saw, in addition to the SCG Invitational this weekend, which had a modern portion of it, there was also a tournament called an SCG Classic. The results of that event were really cool. The top 16 had something like 12 or 13 different decks. It might have possibly had an Eldrazi deck in it too, but maybe only one. So the ban of Ugin seemed to have worked really well. It seemed to have reduced the level of dominance of the Eldrazi decks while keeping some viable Eldrazi decks in the format, which is, I don't know, just something to be really happy about as a modern player. Including, there was a Merfolk deck in the, I think he was 12th place, and he runs a deck very, very similar to mine. Okay, so I win the die roll. This hand is suboptimal. I think we can mulligan this. On the play, do we keep this with a scry? When my opponent has kept? I think we do. I think we scry away. Now he's going to Thoughtseize away my Silvergill. That has to go away. We'll move it to the bottom of the library and get things started. Keeping a sketchy hand like this, well, it's actually good. We need to take sort of a high variance line here because we're playing against Affinity and we're going to lose anyway if we don't hit our land here. But we did, so we have a chance. Let's go ahead and draw some more cards. Reveal a Lord. And we're off to the races because we have 3 lords. 4 lords. Overkill. It'd be really nice to hit another land, particularly a blue source. But I have a feeling the opponent is going to start going crazy right now. Okay, another Springleaf Drum. That's a relatively low impact card. What is this, 3 mana now? For a champion. Okay, so if we see Cranial Plating soon, that's probably going to be the end of us. That guy is a really solid blocker, so I can't get in with the Silvergill at all. And now we're still 2 turns away from dropping two creatures in 1 turn. That's assuming we. Well, this is nice. Okay, so so I'm going to take 4, I think here. 3 + 1. And now the follow-up is Steel Overseer for mana and Signal Pest again. So things are getting frightening. Seagate Wreckage is getting closer to Master of Waves. We can start pushing a little bit of damage now. And okay, it goes from 20 down to 13. And we'll have lethal on the board if he goes crazy and taps out. I mean, Cranial Plating might just end the game right now. Well, he's got 3 Signal Pests, but only 2 can attack right now. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so this guy is getting exiled. My guys go down again, and I think that's probably going to end the game. Okay, activates this guy. Blink Moth will get pumped. Okay, now he's going to attack for 1. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 4 is 11, I think. So we go down to 5. Let's see if he agrees with that math. He doesn't. Counting again. This is a 1 + 1 is 2. This is a 1. Oh, this is a 2. So, okay. I counted it as a 1-1 instead of a 2. Well, that's interesting, but I still think we're toast. Okay, well, we can attack for 7. That doesn't get the job done. Yeah, I think we've got a scoop. So, good game. Game 2. So we'll bring in our Artifact Hate and see what we can do. Alright, so he does play Dispatch. It's really interesting. Whip Flare is, if I'm not mistaken, a sorcery. Dispel doesn't do very much. And Negate is just going to be too clunky to bring in. He plays the Etch Champion build of Affinity, so Dismember is a little less useful than it would normally be. We're going to want to keep some number of Spreading Seas in. Master Waves is a little bit slow. We can cut 2 of those guys. Kira is a flying blocker who protects our guys from things like Dispatch. Curse Catcher is good for keeping our curve low. I think we can take out 1 Spreading Seas, just because we're not trying to take them off of colors. And Echoing Truth is going to be reasonable. The question here is if we increase the variance a little bit and get rid of 1 Ether Vial. Yeah, this is decent. We have a Hercules Recall. Okay, he couldn't wait for me to say I keep, but that's all good. So Mutavault, and hopefully we draw a blue source soon. We can start measuring our Hercules Recall. Harbinger is going to be great also, but we're relying pretty heavily on this Ether Vial here. Okay, Memnite, and another Memnite, maybe a Springleaf Drum. Nope. So not the most explosive draw by the opponent. I don't think he's going to double block here, but let's see. Okay, so he takes 2. I mean, he can attack back if he wants, but I have a Curse Catcher. Let's see what he does. We're going to have Ether Vial on 2 for our opponent's 3rd turn. Do we want to block here? Be interesting. We reduce his... no, I don't think yet. I think 2 damage is okay. Okay. Play that guy. We can... Let's see. Draw an island. Kira. So, pretty slow stuff. If we play a Lord now, we can start pushing more damage and just bounce this guy on our next turn with Harbinger. Nothing else is really scary. We still have Hercules in the wings. So let's see if we can lure out a block here. I don't think so. Take 2 more. Okay, go to our main and end. Alright, so we're definitely on the front foot here, despite having no blue sources, but a single one is enough to win the game with the Ether Vial here. But he does play things again like Dispatch, and our Lords are susceptible, vulnerable. The thing about keeping Ether Vial up for this turn is that if you tap Steel Overseer, he's going to get the effect anyway, and he'll still be tapped on my turn. Arcbound Ravager. Okay, so drawing, we really want to hit that blue source soon. Alright. So put some counters on everything, and he's going to swing for 4, I guess. Okay, we take 4, we go to 14. Come on, blue source. Well, this is a little bit ridiculous. We've had plenty of draws now. Frustrating. Alright, well, this guy's a 2-2. He can start sacrificing stuff if he wants. Let me tell this guy that we're thinking. So, if I bring the Lord in, attack with everybody. It's 3, 6, plus 4 is 10. The opponent can use this guy, buff everybody's coming for 3, 6, plus 3 is 9. Signal Pest makes everybody bigger. A little bit scary. Really wish I drew my blue source there. So I think we'll go ahead and bring in the Harbinger now. Yeah, and see, file okay? And you can respond to the Harbinger trigger. He's going to let me bounce him, or is he going to sack him to the Arcbound Ravager? Okay. So he bounced him. This guy's a 3/3. Arcbound Ravager can eat one of my dudes if they attack. Maybe attack with Mutavault. I only need one. I mean, we're not trying to hit a 3-drop right now. And we do have a 3-drop, but it requires 2 blue. So I think we'll activate a Mutavault and swing with Curse Catcher and Mutavault. Let's see how that goes. Okay, he just takes the damage. That's kind of nice. I haven't calculated yet what the infect plan might be this turn. Sack. Okay, so Memnite. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does he have... Sorry. Oh, he has an extra counter from... So 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 on that. I don't think he can get me with the infect kill this turn. If he plays out a couple artifacts, he might... Oh, so he's using his mana to play... Oh, man. Okay, cranial plating on the Signal Pest. Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cranial. So he's coming in for 6. And the other guys... Oh no, he can just sacrifice a bunch of stuff. Oh, but then cranial plating is kind of an anti-combo with Arcbound Ravager. Because if he sacks stuff to put counters onto Signal Pest... Alright. I assume he's going to attack with everybody. And I just want to let him know that we're thinking about the blocks. So right now, as it stands, let's just count it up. These are not active. There's no artifacts up there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we definitely have 6 artifacts. This guy is not pumping himself, Signal Pest. He is attacking for 6, and I can't... Unblockable right now. So that's 6 plus 2 is 8 plus... Sorry, 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 3 plus 3. Oh no, wait, maybe not. So it's 6 plus 3 is 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 3 plus 3 is, I think, 17. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 3 plus 6 is 11. I mean 17. Sorry. 11 plus 6. Oh yeah, 7. These +1 counters. Okay, so it's a 7. So I think we block the 2 power. No, okay. So I think we have to block 2 guys. We can't block this, and we have to get that down. So we'll block the Arcbound Ravager, and then it'll still be 7 plus 3. All right, so we'll do it this way, and then next turn okay, if we play a Lord and these guys go away, okay, wait, let me block. If I block this guy, my Harbinger will live, and then I'll block this guy, my Lord will die. So 1, 2, 3 plus 7 is 10. We need to block this guy. Okay, so if we take 3, that's 13. Okay, that's fine. We're going to draw our arrow here, and we'll take 7 plus 6 is 13. Now this guy's not 7 anymore. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6. I think I might be able to squeak this one out. Looks like the opponent is the one who's thinking now. 16. Okay, so we're taking 12. We go to 2, and this guy will die. Okay, so I think we've got it now. Well, do we? Oh, wait, the harp... Wait, what? Sorry, what am I doing? Who did I move to? Oh, so okay. I'm getting a little bit confused. Sorry. I think we've got it. So no blue for the entire game, but we've got exact lethal. So, well, that was a weird game, but happy we were able to make it through. The sideboard plan seemed to work okay that game, I guess. We didn't draw any blue. It's really hard to say. I'm on the draw now. Got heavy blue requirements, I think. But we have the Hercules recall that could gain us so much time. I think. All right, let's rock and roll. High variance against Affinity all day. So we get one more draw step to not totally whiff on this hand. Okay. We can dismember that guy. He's going to let our opponent gain life. So, Blue Source, we haven't seen you in so long. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Alright, but our life total is not in huge jeopardy right now. We do have 15 blue sources in the deck. Okay, this guy's getting in for 3. Look at that. Okay, so now the question, I guess we're going to bounce his only creature. And hopefully keep drawing lands. The Hercules recall can buy so much time if you know, sometimes Affinity hands are such that they can get played out right away again, but he doesn't have any, or a lot, I should say, of the 0 drops. He might have some. I'm going to say okay. So he pays 2 more mana for an Arcbound Ravager. So what are we going to do this turn? Depends on if we draw land or not. Dismember. Very interesting. So we draw both dismembers, really threatening to the life total here. Question is if we can get through next turn without dying. One of the choices is to play a Lord and attack. leaving Dismember up. He can suit up cranial plating. He gets +1 for all the sacks, so he can get this guy fairly big. All right, so yeah, I think we can afford to do this now. So play that and attack. Can't imagine he's going to start sacrificing things now. So should we let him invest in putting cranial plating on? At most, he can get this guy up to a 4/4 right now. I guess he could sack both of these and make him a 6/6, but then I can just bounce him. That's fine. I mean, he's going to play more artifacts now, so it could get pretty tricky. But cranial plating, again, it's kind of an anti-combo with Ravager. Okay, so it's a pretty heavy-hitting game right here. Cranial plating, Artbound Ravager, Lords and Harbingers, Dismembers. Wait, what? What is he tapping? Oh, okay, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy is 6. And this guy is 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do we hit the signal pest now? Yeah, we might as well. He'll sack it, but I'll take less damage. And now I'm going to take 2, go to 7. Okay, I really want to hit a land. Ugh. All right. Well, I mean, Spreading Seas we can play Spreading Seas and draw land, which leaves Hercule up and doesn't make us lose a ton of tempo. We have another draw off of Hercules. Spreading Seas doesn't really do very much. All right, so we just attack. I have to go the Hercules route. Hopefully he plays stuff in his first main. Just okay, already played his land. Hopefully he activates his Inkmoth Nexuses. He does, at least one of them. And another one. Okay, no, not the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this is an artifact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8. Okay, effects before blocks. Do I want to bounce this stuff now? No, I want to see if he wants to sack anything. Yeah, I think we'll do that now, instead of taking 8 poison. The thing is, I can still easily lose this game. He might not remember, but I do, because I was looking out for Hercules recalls. Hitting as many targets as possible. Yes, I watched. I might just get this guy to rage quit. He's clearly perturbed here. Oh, and there's an island. We can start playing spells. But the question is if we can race. I guess we need to push Regery now, and then play both lords. Seems reasonable to me. Okay. So he's going to have a really slow turn here. We'll play both lords and spreading seas next turn, but I think that's just shy of lethal. Okay, so Springleaf Drum, using this and this to play Ravager. Okay, let's make sure this is all in the up and up. Played this, tap that, tap this. 2, 3. Okay, 2. Right. Okay. Curse Catcher is a good draw because it's basically free. So since his only attacker, oh, he has Ink Moth. So how do we want to do this? Let's go ahead with the free plays here. Okay, then we'll play a Lord, untap that land, everybody gets bigger. Play another Lord. Oh, and I can turn off his Ink Moth. This is really nice. Okay, but what we draw here is going to be irrelevant, but he can't go that way with Ink Moth right now. And yeah, we'll go ahead and attack. We've got plenty of blockers. We're out of Whip Flare range. We played another Ink Moth, but that doesn't have haste. I think we got there. This was an exciting match. Okay, well, the opponent just left, so yeah, that was pretty awesome. We don't get to win against Affinity that often, but you guys get to see the power of Hurkyl's Recall and how important it is to time it well. In that particular game, I pretty much played it when I had to. I drew a blue source pretty late, and he was coming for 8 poison. So if I played Recall at the end of... Well, so if I was trying to see if he wanted to sacrifice one of his Arcbound Ravagers to make his Ink Moth lethal. I actually don't know why he didn't do that, because I only would have taken 8 poison that turn. But anyhow, he had already played his land. All of his other stuff was tapped. So I essentially got 2 free turns off of it, which was enough to win the game. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.